It's Normal World. Thursday, end of the week.
Yeah.
End of the week, man. Welcome back. Thanks for hanging out. And today, joining me once again, one of my favorite people, Flawdzilla.
The king is back.
You're like my my co-host when Dave's gone.
Yeah.
Just like,
Always call me.
I have a red phone, pick it up, Flawed.
I'm there. I'd never say no.
No. And that's why you're a G. Also, Meaux has returned.
Hey, everybody.
She follows me around.
Yeah, it's like a package deal.
Yeah.
You want to come one day and just be the guest?
That's crazy. Don't you
And Flawed doesn't come.
don't ever ask
He
that.
can sit and watch.
Yeah, over there on the seats. You could be the studio audience.
Huck?
I
Okay.
didn't say that.
She
You
said
said
Not
it.
all that.
Watch, I don't like how she said it.
Why did you have to make it like that?
Nobody
like
went
damage
there. Nobody went
Nobody
there.
went there but you.
Yeah.
My brain went there immediately.
Don't do that. And as always, joining us in studio is our in-studio producer, Mangela.
As always.
That sounded perfect.
Sorry, thank you.
Mangela, what's up
Yes.
with the photos behind you?
Don't pay attention to those right now. I'll show you those later. It's another conspiracy.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
It's another conspiracy.
Oh. Okay.
He said
For
spearmint.
later.
Yeah, I didn't hear that either.
I thought he said spearmint.
What are you doing with the stuff on your face?
Well, Flawd's in, and so I like tattoos too, so I got a couple face ones to try it on.
Got some new ink?
You look
Rocking
great.
it. You're rocking
Yeah, they
them.
look so good.
Thank you.
I'm jealous of those ones.
I have a wolf right here.
Okay.
All right.
I got
I have a wolf somewhere.
Illuminati eye, just like you have on your throat.
Yep.
And then
creepy.
a cool heart.
Oh.
There, look
Oh,
at
what could that heart be for?
Oh.
Also joining us in the studio is Lila Hart, the comedian extraordinaire.
Yeah.
So happy to be here, y'all.
Thanks for coming out. I appreciate you.
I'm so excited to be on Normal World with amazing people who I love. So this is going to be a fun show.
Are you ready to talk about completely random stuff around the internet that I
Yeah.
found?
I am.
And look at us with our
Yes.
dark glasses.
Nice ass glasses.
Get you a pair.
Yeah, that's right. Lila glasses. So now you can see everything in whatever color you choose.
Coming soon.
Yes.
Hey, Sweden's a crazy place. I hear a few things going on over there. They recently built an amusement park made of water. They call these things aqua parks.
Okay.
And what is something that you would think wouldn't happen at a water park?
Fire.
An explosion.
Explosion is even
Didn't
crazier.
play the clip. Like how? I don't understand. The fire burned for 3 days.
I was about to say, why did it
It's
last
still
so long?
burning right now. It's like Silent Hill.
Are you serious?
What's burning?
The park.
Dude, that's why I don't know.
jobbar precis vid det kontorshuset bredvid, så vi har fönster.
All right, we don't. I don't know. What to do.
Is that Krigler?
Små
Adam Krigler's there. I asked him if he was okay. He's not responded yet. He might be
He was at the park.
melted.
Yeah. So what? You don't know what's burning?
No idea. No idea. It's a new attraction. So like, what would explode on a? It's a slide made of plastic.
Nut cream.
What?
Nut creme.
cream.
Nut creme.
They messed up.
Yeah.
They messed up. If you don't know what nut cream is from Sweden,
You're missing out.
yeah, honestly,
It's actually pretty good.
it is really good. Like it sounded kind of whack, and I was like, no, I don't want to try any of this. Adam, what's wrong with you? And then he gave me some, and I was
Yeah.
like, no, this is pretty good.
It's delicious.
It's pretty good. Sponsored by Nut Cream, by the way.
Oh my gosh, I
should.
thought you guys were talking about cream you put on your nuts. I was
Yeah, I
like,
don't
are
even
you
know what you're
trying to
talking about. I did.
have some
Okay.
moisturized young nuts? What's going on here?
I thought that's what we were talking about too.
A lot of people seem to go straight to Nutella.
Yeah, it's
Not like Nutella at all. It's more like a super, super sweet peanut butter.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hazelnut though, right? It was hazelnut.
Yeah.
What is it? What's it?
Hazelnut.
No, Nutella
cream.
is
I'm
hazelnut.
poor. I don't know what
No,
hazelnut
but I
is.
think the nut cream is hazelnut too.
Prove it.
I can't right now. But I don't need to. It's
idea.
hazelnut. I know it is. I tasted it.
Okay.
So one person went missing, by the way, during this. The explosion happened. 12 people got injured, went to the hospital. They seem to be fine, but they're missing one person.
The starter.
I was about to say the person who did it. And
Yeah.
ran.
Arsonist.
Yep. He dipped.
Damn, it was Krigler.
He's MIA.
You said he wasn't answering.
That's why he didn't answer.
He's in his villain arc.
This guy.
Lila, what would you do if you were like sliding right down one of those big tornado slides? That's what it looked like. It looked like the big tornado at the Six Flags Waterpark.
Yeah.
And it just...
Well, I would just start splashing around and hopefully trying to get some water to, engulf me. But those kind of slides are scary as hell. I can't do that.
I don't like water, so I would never.
Why would that be?
You wouldn't be on there in the first place.
Why would that be?
Can you swim? I was asking.
You've been.
Wait, why are you asking?
Like, she knows I can't swim, bro. That's wild that you would expose that to this audience like that.
You can't even doggy paddle?
No. Let's move on.
He stands. He stands.
Move
in the
on.
beach. He goes to waist and stands.
Dude, you've never been out in the magical deep?
No.
You never been out there, dude?
No.
I was
in a whole nother world.
traumatized at a swimming pool when I was 7 years old because I was sitting on the steps. I didn't know how to swim. And there was another like 7-year-old boy that I was playing with. And my aunt would like take me out to the deep end. This is in Louisiana, like a community pool. And then I remember like 2 hours later, we're leaving and the little boy I was playing with, he was like nowhere to be found, but I saw his like red baseball cap floating in the middle of the water.
no.
My aunt jumped to the bottom of the pool to retrieve her goggles and she emerged with the body of this 7-year-old boy.
Oh my!
And she was a nurse at the time, so she started performing CPR on him, and the ambulance came, and he died.
Oh,
I know.
the
And I
best
was-
person to get him, too, a nurse that knows what to do.
Yeah, I was 7 years old, and I saw this 7-year-old boy drown, and I was like, I need to learn how to swim.
It's traumatizing.
Stat. I need to learn how to swim.
Yeah.
There are consequences.
Dang.
If I saw that, I would say, I need to get out of water forever. Definitely.
Never go in
Never
again.
touch it again, yeah.
I was stupid. Like, I think I was about 6 or 7, and I had not gone in the deep end yet, but I saw there was a jumping board. There was like a diving board. I was like, that looks fun. So I jumped in. I was at a family
Had a red
reunion.
cap on? Just joking.
Wait, what was that?
Just joking. That was
Were you the 7-year-old in Louisiana?
It was dark. It was a dark joke. Just continue. My bad.
No, so I jumped in, and my grandpa, I think he was like in his mid 60s, late 60s, full boots because he's a cowboy, boots, jeans,
In water?
cowboy hat, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And my mom was like, just come to the edge, you're okay. And my grandpa just jumped right in, fully clothed, and it pulled me right out. It was awesome.
Dude, I have a similar.
Otherwise, I would have been traumatized and I never
Wouldn't have made it.
swam
That happened to
again.
me at a family
Hero.
reunion.
Yeah.
I fell in the deep end, and my cousin scooped me. I had no idea how to swim either. I was swinging on a chair and went boom into the deep end. And I can still picture it right now. Bubbles everywhere. I was wearing a Lion King sweater, I remember. And he scooped me right up, saved my life.
Who?
My cousin.
Damn.
Yeah.
I've never almost drowned or nothing, but I just don't.
That's because you're not adventurous. You need to get in that water.
I'm still alive though because I'm not
Get in
adventurous.
that water.
I take the trade off. I'll never touch water.
Hey, you know what I would never touch?
I don't know. What?
Kristen Stewart.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree.
Kristen Stewart did Rolling Stone, a cover for Rolling Stone, and she was quoted, you can bring the picture up, she was quoted saying she wanted to do the gayest thing possible. She wanted to grow a mustache. You don't have a picture? Oh, God, this is sad because we need a picture.
I know what you're talking about though.
She wanted to grow a mustache and grow a happy trail, and she couldn't, but she would have.
What?
So wait, did they put a mustache on her on the picture?
No, but it's basically there. It's like in Greece.
She just stopped going to the Indian threading station. What happens? I mean, if I stopped going to the Indian threading station, I could have a mustache too.
Yeah.
But
I feel like it's not that hard. Maybe do white girls not grow mustaches?
No, they do.
I think
Just
Latina
take care of
girls, they
them.
grow mustaches. It's a thing.
I get mine threaded. I get my
You got
eyebrows
to.
threaded. It's like a whole situation. I've got a great lady. She's awesome.
You got to fight nature.
really
It's a whole
grows.
industry.
Grows like it will grow in full.
No, I mean,
Not like full. I mean, it's just like a
like
little
yours.
like peach fuzzy. You know what I mean? But it's like it's there. I get it threaded.
do you think
There's
it's
a whole
more
business?
self, like,
Oh no, girl, it's not self. It is a stash for sure. Like it is. This is not.
Do you get the unibrow? Because sometimes I get like several hairs and I got to pluck them. That's the only thing I do.
Oh, see, look, see, everybody's out here plucking.
yeah.
I wish I could grow more hair. I'm plucking anything. What's happening with me?
Bosley.
Okay.
You want to get a beard transplant?
I would if I could.
Where would you
afford
get the hair?
Rick Ross.
You don't have hair.
From
You
his
could grow it and
ass.
shit.
Like my hair transplanted to your face. I don't have a good beard. You don't want this hair. You want to get somebody like
Doesn't matter where it comes
Eric
from.
July.
Come on.
You get like an Eric July beard.
Does it matter where it comes from? I could take your bottom beard hair and put it all across.
What does
bottom
that
beard.
mean?
What the fuck is
Bottom beard hair?
All right.
Hair from your
You don't want
balls.
those.
This is what we're gonna do today. I'm out of here, guys. I'm not
glue it? Just glue.
Okay.
Just stick it on. Man, I wish we had a picture because it's just horrifying. I wanted to horrify. If you haven't seen it, don't go look it out. But I have word from a lesbian that I know, and she said it's great. She said the look is good
On
on Kristen Stewart. She has like a mullet, greasy hair. She's wearing like a jersey that's all ripped up and has been
I
used
saw it.
like
You're
in
talking about the same picture. Her
Is her hand in her pants?
yeah, like a jockstrap.
Yeah. No.
But apparently that does it. There it is.
Oh, I didn't see
that's
that
not
one.
it.
That's not it.
That
No.
does it for the lesbians.
That's not it. Is that Ren?
That's one of
That's a
them.
different
Is that
one.
Ray?
Wait, that does it for
Star
the
Wars?
lesbians?
I'm kind of blind.
No.
I can't see.
Well, just lift the glasses.
Oh, I can't see. Period.
Oh,
These are not my prescription glasses.
sorry, bro.
You should get some lenses in
You're
those.
getting old, dog.
See, I don't understand. She said she wanted to make it the gayest picture. Like why? It should have been all rainbow.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, I don't know. Maybe this is
hair
maybe-
gay?
There it is.
Oh, that's the one I saw.
So that does it for the lesbians. So she's hitting the demographic.
But
Not even gay.
does it do it like
It's not gay.
Nah,
That's gay as hell.
I can see boobs.
Gay women like boobs.
So don't I.
don't gay women like
Gay?
Yeah, that's the. I agree with lesbians.
But I'm not
I consider
smashing
myself a lesbian.
But I'm not attracted, so that's what you mean.
So do you think that's attractive then?
that's not what I said.
No.
So then that's what I'm saying. Like if it does it, you mean does it for the lesbians like they like it?
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
Wait, aren't
Don't
gay
they
and
like
lesbians
girls?
different?
Yeah, but also like not.
But I thought
They're also the same.
You're under the same umbrella.
Yeah.
Then why do we need all these letters?
I don't
No,
have an
man.
opinion.
Don't ask me.
She said she wanted to do
I
the
know.
gayest thing, then she should be gay, not a lesbian.
Maybe she's working on it.
LG, 2 different letters.
Why does it start with the L? Which one was first? Was it G or was it the L?
G was definitely first.
That's what I thought too. I thought it was a G first. I don't know
Think
why.
so? I think
It's just
women.
like a masculine
LG.
thing, and it's just like
I
a
think women were secretly
it's
smashing
patriarchy
behind
even in the
everyone's back.
LGBT.
Yeah, right.
Wait,
That's why they switched it. That's why they want to put gay first.
Yep.
Wow.
They
that kind of
were-
makes sense.
yeah.
Just straight up speculating.
I think you're probably right, bro. You're probably right. Damn, my mother was a lesbian. Anyway,
Hey, yeah, you should know.
I do.
You should know.
I know
It's
everything.
okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm an expert.
Tell us.
Okay.
That's what it was. He's right.
She was into like
Okay.
the
Patriarchy. They flipped it because of the patriarchy.
Your mom liked.
Oh.
Garrett,
She
yeah.
liked feminine women looking.
You can say that. You can say that, I guess. No, she didn't. Her girlfriend when I was young was like, call me Uncle Bucky.
Daddy Buggy.
She didn't say that. Don't do that.
Uncle Bucky.
Okay, maybe the lesbian in my ear could tell me what
He has
is
another
it-
personality.
what is it
That
about male women
Yes.
that does it? Because like if you're a lesbian, don't you like women? And why
my
would you want
question,
a
too.
man?
Wouldn't you want a female?
because wouldn't you just
You
be
like
like,
women.
Okay, well the lesbian in my ear says that she's not super into
the manly?
the manly ones.
She wants feminine.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Lipstick,
makes sense.
lesbian.
Super femme, which
I
makes
think we
sense.
covered
Okay.
this all with
She
chocolate.
said very femme.
That might
Sh-
even get weird.
That's a lipstick lesbian.
She likes lipstick
she likes
lesbians.
lipstick
She was
lesbians.
saying. Okay.
What does that
Okay.
mean? Could you
Like pretty,
Yeah.
Feminine.
like
okay.
feminine ones that would like to
I can
wear
actually-
lipstick.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
Some
I
like
thought
to
there was some
drive
other
the
term
car.
over
Some like to mow the lawn. Not like that, but like the physical, like, you know.
Evangelist?
I'm trying to help. You know, and then there are those that like to dress up like the girl, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
Or so I've found out in the past year. Sitting next
You've done
to
a lot
one.
of research.
I did.
in the lesbian field. Mm-hmm. You had the lesbian chocolate
I did.
theory. Mm-hmm. It was a really good theory, I think.
It was awesome.
It panned out
It
pretty
did.
well.
And there were a lot of people who found out they were gay online and really got upset
They
about
really
it.
got mad.
What is it? What's the theory? Is it long?
Could you quickly?
Basically, if you like milk chocolate and you're a guy, you're straight. If you like dark chocolate and you're a guy, you're gay.
Yeah.
You like milk chocolate and you're a girl, you're
Straight.
no. A lesbian.
Lesbian.
And if you like
Yeah.
dark chocolate,
You're
you're
straight.
straight.
Yeah.
Milk chocolate.
Well, I guess
chocolate's
I'm a
my favorite.
lesbian.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, there you go.
I wasn't gonna
Add
say
it to the
anything.
data. Add it to the data.
Hey,
Yeah.
what happens if you like milk chocolate?
Yeah, because
You're
I
lesbian.
like milk
Well, no,
chocolate.
I think
see,
you're
that's
There's still
bisexual.
outliers. It's like a bell curve, I think.
wait, you like
Well-
both of them?
Well, I like white chocolate milk
Oh, you're
chocolate.
racist lesbian. That's wild.
Dang.
Wild.
And I also like chocolate with nuts in it, so I think that
Yeah,
makes
that's
me
definitely-
bisexual.
Have you asked people about the nut chocolate?
We haven't gotten
Pansexual.
to the nut thing, but
Yeah,
That
I'm
could add a whole nother.
pansexual.
okay, I'm hearing that
With the
lesbians
nuts.
don't like nuts.
Okay.
Whether in their chocolate or
And I'm definitely straight because I'm all about
Is that
nuts.
the lesbian in my ear that told you?
yes.
Okay. My
What-
internal other.
I'm learning as I
Personality.
go along.
Yeah.
Yes.
lesbian.
However, the drive
Put that
the
away.
car, the drive the car, mow the lawn lesbian likes the milk chocolate.
Point that at me.
Okay,
So the feminine lesbian likes the dark chocolate.
I can't agree with that.
No, it's true.
But why?
Wait, why
Because
can't you
I've
agree
been
with that?
asking
Because
this
I love
question
milk chocolate.
forever, and it's real.
Hey, maybe you're masculine.
I think you're right, man. Joe.
I know I'm right. I did this for
I think
20
you're on
years.
something.
20 years of
20
your
years
life's work.
Of
science.
It is.
This is science.
I have
Trust
a
the
PhD.
expert.
He's been
in
collecting
chocolate
data
lesbian.
for
Well, Angela says so.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Angela knows.
That's how it
Angela
goes.
Hey, Lila Hart, it is your first time on the show. Thank you so much for being on here. And sometimes,
Thank
I
you
like
for
to
having me.
ask our
wearing
guests some
glasses.
questions. So it's time for 120.
20.
No,
No, 140?
two,
240?
40?
270 questions. Go.
270 questions?
Oh, second.
Seconds. I don't know my own segment. It's 4.5 minutes.
Okay.
All right. First question. I'm going to ask you a couple questions. You got to answer them honestly.
Okay.
What is your favorite book?
Oh, you know what? This book came into my mind immediately, but this is not my favorite book. It was To Catch a Mockingbird. That's not even a book that I
No, it's a
like.
book.
I know, but I don't know why that was the first book that came to my mind.
It's not even a book. No, that's
I mean, it is a book.
It is a book.
Hold on, what my favorite book is?
Just a book. You just thought of it. You were just like, a book.
I was just like a book.
Mein Kampf. That's the first one I thought of. It's not my favorite.
just came to my
It's
head.
just one.
How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Okay.
Whoa,
I've
manipulative.
never read it.
I feel like a
Dang.
Good
manipulative
book. You
book.
should read it.
I got manipulated.
I have to grab that.
All right.
48 Laws of Power. That's another good one.
Question number. You're not even. It's not fiction or like stories. You're like just
Straight up
trying to
domination.
win. You're just trying to win.
The Bible. You know what I mean?
Nice, nice.
Yes,
I'll take that
good
one.
answer.
All right. If you had a cat, what would you name it?
I have 3 cats, and their names are Buffin. Muffin.
Nice.
No, it's
like it.
Biscuit, Muffin, and Cupcake.
It's a
I named
buffet.
Next one's buffet.
Yes. I named my animals after food. If I got a dog, I would name him Pancake or Hot Dog.
That is
Pancake is
so
good.
cute.
Pancake's pretty
Pancake is good.
Because then I
If
could
you-
call
wait.
him Panky.
Oh.
good. Say that again. If you had a cat, you name it Hot Dog.
No, I would
If you had
the
a
dog,
dog.
name it Hot Dog. But I've got a cat name. I should name it Buffet.
Switch your names change.
I mixed
That works.
Biscuit and Muffin. I said Buffin.
Next
got
question.
3.
Next question. Do you? So it's the week of Valentine's Day. We're still going off of that theme.
Yeah. You have the week.
Do you like or dislike PDA?
I think it could be cute at different times.
Incorrect.
I agree.
Or who's
Gross.
doing it?
It's
I
gross.
agree.
I hate it
Disgusting.
in all forms.
Disgusting.
Coming from you.
Question number next. If you had to get rid of a pedophile, how would you do it?
How would I do it?
How would you do it? Ohio, they're putting them to death now.
Under
They
12.
just passed it, man.
Salute.
Which is pretty good.
Yep.
Based.
I mean, I guess we'd have to kill him.
But how?
Yeah, but how would you do it?
Oh,
Theoretically, in the book.
Flamethrower.
In Minecraft.
In the book.
Like a flame.
Flamethrower?
Ooh,
one of
yeah,
those,
like with the
flame
big
guns.
with the big tanks on the back, and you're like,
Nice. Yes. That's
yeah, that's actually a
Good
great.
one.
That's a great answer. Yeah, it's a really good.
Some
answer.
pain in there.
All right, last question.
Going to hell, and it's just like
Yeah, send you right there.
exactly.
Just a little taste.
This is what it's gonna feel like.
All right, last question.
All
Here we
right.
go. Charles Manson, Ted Kaczynski, and Stalin are all in danger, and you can only save one. Mind you, the other two are going to go straight to hell.
Okay.
You can only save one. Which one would it be?
I'm gonna save Charles Manson.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But wait, no, get a reason for that.
Cause like, didn't he start like a cult kind of?
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's pretty.
It falls in line with her power.
Yeah, she wants to. She's reading books to do this.
Powerful, you know,
I'm
I'm
gonna be like right-hand man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm right there with you, Charles.
Who was the second
I'm
person?
starting a cult.
Ted Kaczynski.
Bomber.
that is.
Unabomber.
Oh, okay.
We ain't saving him. Good
Yeah.
I'd say the Unabomber.
I'd say
That was 270 seconds. Lila Hart.
nice.
Thank you.
Nice. I think you're off like 264 questions.
Second.
Well, it was seconds. I said it incorrectly the first time. It's 4.5 minutes.
I thought it was 270 questions in 270 seconds.
No. That'd be way too many. I couldn't fit that many into 4 minutes. What
I
do you think this is?
Don't count yourself out. Don't sell yourself
You
short.
can do it like super fast?
Yeah, don't sell
I'm not a
yourself
technical asker. No. Lila,
Yes.
short. My bad. I didn't think it was.
do you know anything about the WWE, the wrestling world?
Yeah, I'm a fan of Ric Flair.
Okay.
Woo! Yeah! Woo!
Gotta do it.
Woo!
Nice. Except you didn't do it. That was trash.
Recently, wait, yeah, you didn't do it.
Woo! There you go.
You did it.
Woo!
You did it better than all of us.
Yeah, because it was to spite you.
Oh, okay.
Do it again.
Woo!
Ugh.
Woo! That was a good one. Woo!
Okay.
Woo!
You had to be on camera. Recently, Vince McMahon has been accused of several horrible things and possibly illegal things.
And funny things.
And very funny things.
Yeah.
And today, I think we have a theory on what's going on behind the scenes at the WWE. Angela, what's going on?
Thank you. This is a segment we call Devil's Ad.
No.
No, okay, sorry. Advocate for the devil. Okay, there we go. That's pretty sweet.
Okay, so explain to us what is the accusations first. I need to know that so we can set it up.
I don't actually know what the accusations are against
Wow.
Vince McMahon because I think he's a good person and I would like to be his fan.
Right
and
on.
so just because someone does something bad doesn't mean you can't be their fan. So you just don't read about what they do.
You just don't watch any of the videos.
Right.
Great point.
Just
You know,
ignore
even if
it.
it's like ring camera footage, don't watch it. What? So
I
what?
don't know what you're talking about.
What happened? You know, right?
Yeah, so-
You're up to date on it. I am not. I never really been into it. I've always
love
from afar. My mom didn't let me do it. What's up with that? Now I'm
Didn't
like,
let you wrestle
she
or
never
watch
let me
wrestling?
watch wrestling. I don't know why.
I'm
It was
actually
crazy.
It
When
was
you were
during the Attitude Era, so there was a lot of stuff going on, and
was
she was like,
crazy
"I don't
when
want
you
you
were-
part of that."
yeah.
But I did get the cool stuffed.
Stretch Armstrong, Hulk Hogan.
No, the stuffed wrestlers that you could fight.
Oh yeah, and they made noise.
Yeah. Well, actually, I didn't have a wrestling one. It was Spider-Man, but it was built the same way.
That's not the same.
That is
My
not.
friends had a WWE one, and I could just imagine.
Take yourself out of that group because.
Okay, well, I was just trying to be a part of the group. Well, okay, explain it to me.
Okay, so Vince McMahon,
Okay, owner of the WWE.
owner of the WWE, got bought out. He sold it to TKO, which is they bought UFC and WWE.
Yes.
Now his
I
conspiracy.
thought you didn't know.
No, I
knows that part.
yeah. I don't know
You're gonna
about his
chime in
sins.
here? You didn't- you said you
I
didn't know.
I don't know about his sins.
So what they're saying, this girl came out and said that she sued him, or she tried to extort him for like $3 million. He only paid $1 million. So she told the whole story. He basically, she said he trafficked her to other wrestlers like Brock Lesnar,
Oh, I saw this
Okay,
story.
okay.
Yes.
and she accepted $1 million.
What,
He
is
wouldn't
she
pay
a
the other
car?
two. Yeah, but she took money for it originally, which is crazy. But you know, anyway, the funniest part to me was that he
I feel
would.
like that kind of discounts. It
does.
You
Facts.
It does.
You
It does,
took it.
but he's out of there. So that's it.
All right.
Okay.
So
But
here comes
hold on. This part.
Hold on.
He
Angela,
would
he's
use
he's the host.
he,
Yeah, my bad.
he would use dildos and say, "This is Brock," or "This is Shawn Michaels," and like pretend they were in the room. Yeah,
Yeah, colored ones, right?
Yeah,
too.
he
He
could have
could've-
all colored. And he
Were
would
they
pretend
like
they were in the room?
you
with
get the
them.
mold and you can mold your own?
I don't know, but he would be like,
Maybe he was like, "Hey, Brock, come into my office. I need you for 20 minutes."
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah.
Supposedly Brock was supposed to mess with that girl, and Weather didn't let it happen, so he never.
What a wild imagination. I mean,
Right?
he really,
he made
Hey,
the
man.
WWE. That's how.
I mean,
Storylines.
His name's McMahon.
that is just incredible.
Yeah, it's wild.
Okay, so that's the setup.
Yeah. Now.
Now, what's actually going on?
Well, what happened is Vince McMahon is a Alexander the Great type figure
Yep.
who united all of these city-states or territories that were wrestling territories.
Okay.
And then as time went on, let's move.
It's hard to
over
follow the lines.
here.
They don't seem like they actually
everywhere.
One's falling.
There's NDAs.
Are they actually okay? NDAs.
Created a worldwide organization that was then bought out by Ari Emanuel, whose brother's Rahm Emanuel.
Yep.
Who's Rahm Emanuel?
The Chicago mayor.
Yeah.
Is something in his mouth?
Yeah, he's eating like food or something.
Oh, okay.
So
Your head's in the way.
Vince has been in multiple scandals in the past, including
Steroids.
where he told the government
Look at that picture.
they don't mess with him.
Yep.
We had the
Is that the Queen of England over there?
this one right here. This is the Shockmaster
yep.
incident,
Yep.
followed by the Chris Benoit murders.
Yep.
So he's been involved.
Hold up. I don't know WWE. What are these?
Shockmaster
Incidents.
is.
Well, these are all just scandals
I
that
know
I'm breezing
Chris
over.
I know Chris
Right.
Benoit.
Yes.
What's the other one with the stormtrooper?
Shockmaster.
Oh, this is a good video to watch on
Yeah,
YouTube.
it's funny.
Okay,
It was hurtful.
it's not
Oh,
Chris
he
Benoit
always
level
busted
though.
through the walls.
Yeah,
fell,
yeah,
the Shockmaster.
Okay, that's pretty fun.
And so there were these NDAs that I guess you sign to like when you do.
guess.
Bad
I've never
things
signed
to
one. I don't know.
people, like so they don't talk about.
I don't
it.
know.
Yeah.
And so he had those, and then when Ari bought Vince McMahon's company, he propped him up and said what a great person he was. But then he flushed him out of the company when he decided not to pay the NDAs anymore. Well,
Okay, so throughout the years, I'm going to break this back down. So Vince McMahon, throughout the years, made NDAs, told people not to say anything, and then once this guy bought it, then he just stopped paying.
He just didn't need them anymore. You know,
Didn't need him anymore, and then that was able to get Vince out.
Yes.
Get Vince
And
out.
this is all a big play, like Caesar, to.
just like that.
He's not wrong.
Just on a different scale because it's wrestling and
So, like, it's not real?
It's not doesn't really matter.
Okay, we're not going to do this. We're not going to do
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Well, it's still
Wrestling
It's real, it's just
athletic. It's athletic.
Okay.
I mean, NFL's not
Predetermined.
real.
People die. One person.
Yeah,
Two
I know
people.
that.
Okay.
Wait, two people.
Have you ever seen midget wrestling?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Girl
great.
on Little Women, New York, I think.
Uh-huh.
It was one of my
wrestler.
first entertainment jobs.
One of them is, or Florida, maybe. She's a wrestler.
I was supposed to I was supposed to wrestle.
Really?
Yeah, I found a job on Craigslist. It was for this man's 30th birthday party. He wanted two midgets to wrestle each other in a pool of Jello.
You didn't do it?
I did. I showed up. I was like Ric Flair in that bitch. I was ready to Munchkin Ali that bitch. Okay, that's what I
Or
was
the
about
character.
to do.
Like,
Did she not
just-
show?
Well, no, this is what happened. I get to the birthday party and the guy, he looks at me and he looks at his party planner and he's like, no offense, but this isn't the kind of midget I ordered. She just looks like an extra small regular person.
Man,
And he
That's not
he
nice.
wanted like a dwarf hoe.
it does give you an
know?
advantage, though.
Oh, that's crazy disrespectful.
I know.
Wrestled him.
I was
Yeah,
so
you should've went- you
pissed.
should've
I
went
was ready
crazy.
to get in that pool of Jello. I was ready to do it. And he was like, "You ain't midget enough." And I was like, "Okay, I guess I'll go."
I produced an episode of live internet TV on a show that I used to work at, where we did a very similar thing. We had two midgets show up. And when they got here, we didn't tell them what it was going to be for. We were just like, hey, it's for Christmas. You're going to be elves. And they were like, okay. And then when they got here, we were like, $200. You guys jump into a pool of Orbeez and wrestle. One of you's Jesus, one of you's Santa.
That's crazy.
And
They
it
met?
went down. It happened.
Men?
I bet it was
Jesus
dope.
won.
I want to.
Of course, he always wins.
Of course. I mean, Jesus.
I feel like I would be a great like ring girl for a midget wrestling event.
I agree.
I actually
agree.
hosted a Ringle pageant for
that.
this Stephen Ocho. It was his MMA event, and it was like this whole ring girl pageant thing, and I hosted it. It was fun. I was like, oh, I should have done this.
Sounds lit.
Because you stand like two heads taller than all the other midgets, so you can like hold up that card way high.
Midgets actually aren't allowed to wrestle anymore. It's not politically correct. They replaced it with women's wrestling in 2017.
That's wild.
You're not even supposed to say the M word anymore.
Right.
You know, you
Says
can't
who?
It's
say.
little people.
Yeah, I mean, I got yelled at in 2016 by Little Women LA. They told me I couldn't say the M word, but I did not apologize for my jokes.
As you
because
shouldn't.
I
Comedy.
saw that.
Did you say N-word?
said the M word.
Okay, so that is something that happened to you.
Similar.
You got like semi-canceled or fully canceled in the
They didn't have me back on the show, I'll tell you that.
world.
Wow.
Were you on the show like consistently before that?
No, it was my first time I was on the show. They
were
came
like-
Because of the word like the M word.
Yes, and here's what's crazy. I remember when the girls were gonna come watch me perform, I was like, am I gonna do my midget jokes in front of them? I had the thought right before I went on stage, and I was like, hell yeah, I am, because I believe in these jokes. And this is how you tell the difference between like an offensive joke or like a joke you believe in. It's like, if you have a joke about people in wheelchairs, you should be able to do that joke in a room full of disabled people. And that's how you know the joke is funny. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna say my M-word jokes in front of them. And after the show, I was so excited. I mean, I was 6 months into stand-up. This is in 2016. And I was so excited to meet the women. And I came out, and as soon as I sat down, it was total like mean girl energy.
Yep.
And
They were scheming on you.
they were very upset about the fact that I'd used the M word. And, it's like 3 of them against me. And it felt like they wanted me to apologize.
They're trying to force you.
It's your word. Can't you say it? Or do they even consider you not a midget?
As soon as she said the word, they were like, "You're not a part of our group."
You're not one of us.
I mean, it's very interesting because what I have is spina bifida, and for the audience that doesn't know, that's being born with a congenital birth defect. It's like being born with a spinal cord injury. So most people with my condition, it is a snowflake disability because there's so many different things that could happen. But when I was born, doctors told my parents I'd never be able to walk. I wouldn't live past the age of 13, and I would have like learning disabilities, right? So I am able to walk, which is truly a gift and a miracle, even though I do kind of walk with a limp, but that is just my gangster lean.
I walk with a
You
limp,
like
too.
walk like a pimp.
It's my pimp walk. But before I did stand up, I was really trying. I mean, I did stand up so I would be able to talk about my disability and kind of heal myself. So for me, like using the M word in my stand up midget was, for a long time, that word really hurt my feelings. And I was like, if I can go on stage and I can say spina bifida, I can say midget, I can say disabled, it'll take away the power from those words, and I don't give them power anymore over me. Yeah. And I can walk into a room and just own it and be myself.
That's literally what happened when I saw you stand up. I was like, I didn't know what to say, and then you just started going off, and I was like, oh, she's a real person. Like, it made you humanized.
It's like a connection with you, even when you don't know you.
Yeah.
I had a comedy show last night, and this woman who was sitting in the front row, she came up to me after the show, and she's like, I just wanted to tell you that I have a 20-year-old son who's born with spina bifida, and watching you perform, like, it just really made her feel good. And it's like, every time a moment like that happens to me, when someone will tell me about their own experience with disability or their own experience just feeling so different, it makes me just so grateful for this gift of comedy. And it's like, as comedians, it's like, we shouldn't apologize for jokes, okay?
Never.
Like, these jokes are a way for us to heal like our own personal trauma. And it's like, I'm not doing this comedy to hurt your feelings. I'm actually doing this comedy to heal my own inner world. And this is like an art form that we get to share together in this moment. And it's like, the thing I love about stand-up so much is it's just you and the microphone in that moment. And I think that we're in a world now where people want to cancel you, want to force you to apologize. And it's like, never apologize for a joke, because once you start apologizing for jokes, they'll just keep coming after you more and more and more. And I'm so grateful that in 2016, I mean, it did make me emotional because I wasn't expecting them to.
They swarmed you.
Yeah.
Literally like ganged up on you.
And also, I really looked up to these women too, because, I'd been watching them when I was in college, and I was like, wow, they're finally going to come see me perform stand-up. Yeah. And then for them to like get mad at me, and I'm like, you're literally on a show called Little Women because all of you have some form of dwarfism.
Yeah.
And which is incredible. Like, good for you for doing this, showcasing like different type of women. You could be small and you could still be hot, right? But like, for you guys to come to my show and then have this mean girl energy rather than to support me, it was.
How did like the audience?
At least that's how you know that they're normal.
Yeah.
I think every woman's.
What does that mean?
I
I was about to say, what do you mean by that?
They're still people.
Bunch of bitches.
Yeah, I mean, disability, it's a really interesting thing, because it's like, I was born disabled, but disability can happen at any time, at any moment,
Right.
you know?
You get a car wreck.
Yeah, so it's like, I've just been here for a long ass time.
Yeah.
And,
You have a unique experience.
yeah, and I just, again, I'm just so grateful for stand-up comedy, because it's really helped me heal in ways I never thought was possible. Like I said, when I have, when I was in San Diego with, I featured for Chrissy Mayer, and we were in San Diego at a comedy club, and one of the waitresses, she came up to me and she was like, my sister is 6 months pregnant, and we just found out that my nephew's going to have spina bifida. And watching you on stage just made me feel like less scared about what could happen, because you're still happy, you're married, you're living your life. And because, when you're told that your child is going to be disabled, what do people say? All I want is a healthy baby. I don't care if it's a boy or a girl. And that just wasn't me. I wasn't a healthy baby. I needed a surgery immediately. I've had 12 back operations, but it doesn't mean that I don't deserve to be here. And life is a gift,
And you're killing it.
My great uncle, my mom's brother, she never met because it was the 60s and he had spina bifida.
Wow.
And I don't know exactly how long he lasted, but I think it was in the first 10 years of his life. And basically it was, you're not going to have him past this year. He's going to be gone.
Yeah.
So to see like you on stage having that, you're able to walk around and have jokes and be funny about it. I think, like that person that came up and was like, my son has it, or I'm pregnant and I have one, and it gives you that hope that you can still go out even if you have problems. That's I think to kind of go back to pop culture, when they have a character, for example, like Echo, that has a disability, has a couple disabilities, and they make that the focus of that person's entire character. I think that does disservice to people that have disabilities, because they're more than that one thing. Not just that checkbox that you can say, oh, this person has a disability, check. This is representative of every single person that has that disability. It's at least for me, from the outside, it feels like it's a disservice.
Well, yeah, it's like, spina bifida is a part of who I am, but it's not all of who I am. I'm a stand-up comedian who happens to have spina bifida. You know what I mean? But it's like, I'm a stand-up comedian first. I'm a human being, and it's like, I think we all have something, some people's disabilities, you could see it when I walk in, but everybody has something that they're struggling with internally, or just like trauma or abuse or how they grew up. Like, we all have something, and that's why I think comedy is so beautiful, because it's really truly a way to connect. You can go on stage and you can tell your story. What did they say? It's like time, or tragedy plus time is comedy, right? And if we're getting into a point in the world where it's like, oh, you're not allowed to talk about this, you're not allowed to talk about that, and it's like, I'm not doing these things to hurt your feelings. I'm talking about this so that I can understand my own inner world, and that I can connect with you. And then you're going through something, you're like, oh, if this person is brave enough to speak out loud, it's like, we're only as sick as our secrets, right? So it's like, if I can share this out loud, then it's like, I'm healing myself. I'm not sick anymore. I'm not ashamed anymore.
That was bars.
I think we were talking about this last night after the show about artists and specific artists that we were talking about. I find that the best artists, like musically or a comedian, are the ones like Dave, the ones that put their real life in their comedy or in their music. And
it's the only way to separate yourself from the rest of everybody else.
Because everybody else is just doing the gimmick thing. They're doing hacky jokes or hacky music or whatever art form it is. And if you don't put yourself into it, authenticity is the currency of the future.
And that's longevity too. You'll always have something when you're yourself.
That's something that Gary says, and I find that really poignant. Is it is the authenticity. That's what people want, because they see that. For so long, we've seen fake people making fake art, making fake stuff, and being told lies. And we're kind of waking up to that as a culture and going, no, you know what? I kind of want to see just a regular person do XYZ art, because at least they're being genuine. At least I can kind of trust that. So I think that's like the way of the future, is the person that totally puts their life into their art.
No one can steal your jokes or steal your style if you're being yourself.
They can't think of it.
They can't.
Well, maybe Carlos Mencia.
Yeah, well,
This is true. Amy Schumer.
Yeah.
Well, hey, thank you, Lila, for doing that. I think we're going to wrap up pretty soon here. But before we go, I want to ask you, Lila, where can people see you?
People can see me. You guys can go to lilahart.com and also check out my YouTube channel, Lila Hart. I have a new live stream show called Late Night Lila, and you guys can just follow me at lilahart.com and you'll see everything that I'm working on.
Thank you. Flawed, where can people see you?
YouTube.com/FlawedTV, Rumble.com/FlawedTV, Kick.com/Flawdzilla, X.com/Flawdzilla. Everywhere, basically.
Everywhere.
I prefer X, YouTube, and Twitch. I'm now on Twitch. Holy moly, everywhere.
Wow.
Yes.
You're twitching it up.
Twitch by
girl.
yourself.
Yep.
By yourself. I have nothing to do with it.
Yep.
That's amazing.
She's choosing her own outfits now.
Oh, moving on up.
Yeah, moving on.
She'll be single in a week.
Stupid.
Everybody loves Dave. I love Dave. Landau, you can see him in Vegas from the 12th to the 18th. So there's still time to go see him in Vegas at the Brad Garrett Comedy Club at the MGM Grand, I believe. Go see it. He's also got some other shows. Fort Worth's coming up. Some other cities that I don't remember the name of at the moment. But please go check it out on davelandau.com. Actually, hey, Flood.
Yes.
You're an artist.
I am.
Would you like to play a song?
I would.
Let's go do that.
Let's go.
I don't even anything. I don't even anything. I don't even anything. Hey. La 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 la. Hey. It must be rough to eat dust and keep up because he just fly. My whole life has been losses, had no guidance and no caution. Like Joe Biden, I broke laws and my soul crying. Me throat lozenge. I got mad fam, the flow got them. I'm not Batman, so it's gonna cost them. I got baggage, I'ma go Boston. Cannot track it, happens so often. I assault when I'm insulted. Line them all across the wall. Light them up and watch them falling. Like my callings, problem solving. Working on my mind. Work is on my mind. If I'm not first, then I'm behind. Gotta be alert, cause I behind. When are we gonna learn we'll all be dirt? It's almost time now. I could laugh loud. Life's a madhouse. Hey. Get tough cause it doesn't ease up. If living could teach, I'm finna give me a C+. When enemies just Twitter and E-must. Thinking it's sweet, you getting infinite sleep, bruh. Rinse and repeat what they sung, what they tongue seem to be leading the nations. The Shang sung, we poor, gotta pay some to make none. If we can see more than a page front, you can't run. Keep the peace, I can't be without my machinery. Demons doubting my deity, dreaming about them deleting me. Dying to do them dirty, get deep and dry, you ain't seeing me. I ain't not even worried, just be a clown in my scenery. Grind like I'm in a hurry. Feed my child by eating beats, feeling proud for being me. Evil cowards are meeting me, recompile the pieces to be a tower. Peeking between the clouds, a beacon that's reaching out. I'm peaceful. Working on my mind. My mind. Work is on my mind. My mind. First and I'm behind. Gotta be alert cause I be high. When are we gonna learn we'll all be dirt? It's almost time. It's almost time. I could laugh loud. Life's a madhouse. Life's a madhouse. Working on my mind. My mind. Work is on my mind. My mind. First thing I'm behind. Gotta be alert cause I be high. When we gon' learn we'll all be dirt. It's almost time. It's almost time. I could laugh loud. Life's a madhouse. Life is a madhouse. I don't even anything. I don't even anything. I don't even anything. Hey. Thank you.